Hello, I'm UpYX Toycat, and I have an embarrassing confession to make. Even though I've been involved with Minecraft and YouTube for about a decade now, I genuinely don't know what Dream SMP is. I can assume it's a survival multiplayer server that involves Dream and maybe some of his friends, but I don't know who all of the members are, and that's one of my big old man embarrassments. However, it does make me one of the perfect people to go through and rank all of the Dream SMP members, not based on their YouTube or how entertaining they are, but purely based on their skins. And so that's what we're doing today, because who doesn't love tier lists? I love tier lists, and that's why we're also going to be ranking their builds when we're done. It's going to be a lot of fun if you like tier lists, and the exact opposite of fun if you don't. But let's get straight into it, shall we? And let's just acknowledge right now, even though I do know this is the Dream skin, and I do know this is the Technoblade skin, so I'm going to put them in B tier because otherwise I'd be clouded by their people. I mean, obviously, you could rank them well. This is the Skywars and, PvP guy, and this is the guy with the scandals that is maybe never admitted to in the Minecraft world. I'm not going to rank them based on their personalities. Instead, we'll take a skin like this one, which is a skin, again, just looking at the skin itself, I don't know who it belongs to. This is an S tier skin. Look at that. It's a cat. It's got cute little whiskers. It's got fun little eyes. It's very simple. It's just like, hey, I am an animal and that is fun and cute. Great skin, especially when you compare it to the next skin. This is a creeper, which, like creeper skins are already kind of questionable by themselves, but it's a creeper wearing armor. I don't understand. You know what? You're a YouTuber. I mean, I'm assuming these are all YouTubers. You're a YouTuber. You're a member of Dream SMP, which I hear is a big deal, and you still have never been to you've never looked at skins and thought, oh, maybe it's dumb for me to put some gold armor on my skin. Maybe me having a crown on this creeper, besides being weird enough that like a creeper's wearing gold armor, you know what's even weirder? Minecraft has an armor system and it works in the game. You don't need to be one of those, I hate people who put armor on their skins. That's not how armor works in Minecraft. You go straight in the D tier. D for did not like to look at that skin. The only thing, the next skin looks better by comparison and almost has to go in C tier, but I don't like it a lot. The reason it's going into C tier, it's like not great in the slightest, is because like, look at this. It's one of those like cool person skins. Oh, I'm a cool assassin, so my skin is like hidden under my hood. You know what? No, you don't need to be a cool assassin in Minecraft. Those cool, cool assassin in Minecraft almost feel like opposite worlds, right? I feel like we're taking the things a little bit too poorly here. Unlike my next favorite skin over here, I really like this one. What is it? It's like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Kind of had a cross of. Oh yeah, look at that. Like I thought that's like a human face. It looks like Captain America in the face a little bit. It's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer meets Captain America, and sure, that's lighthearted, it's comical. In fact, that's going in S tier. This is a top tier skin that makes this next one look terrible. In fact, this next one doesn't need a good skin nearby it to look terrible. It looks terrible all the time. Seriously, what were you thinking, person who designed this skin? I think rainbow skins are already antithetical to the point of Minecraft. You're drawing so much attention to yourself by being rainbow colored, and in Minecraft events, maybe SMP style events, you don't want to be drawing too much attention. But even on top of that, it's ugly. On top of being ugly, they put sunglasses on there. Oh, the sunglasses are incredibly painful. Yeah, they are the cringe mode 100, to speak in young people terms that you'll understand if you watch Stream SMP apparently. I don't know what I'm saying here, but sunglasses are not. No. Sunglasses on the skin, they immediately made me think, oh, you're one of those people, are you? Are you a 9-year-old boy who plays Minecraft and thinks that 7-year-olds shouldn't be able to play because 9-year-olds are the big boys? You're the cool kids? No, that's what you look like. It's dumb. The only thing, in fact, that skin makes this next one look pretty good by comparison. That's a nice little B tier. I like that the eyes are simple. I like that it's, it's not trying too hard. It looks a little bit like a Roblox character, I'd say. But otherwise, it's just like, I'm a skin. It's distinct. It's recognizable. But it's not great recognizable. It's just kind of good recognizable. This next one here falls foul to the big problem from before. They've put a crown on their skin and they put like gold trimming on their shoulders. Like, come on, man. If you want to wear a crown, you can do that in Minecraft. We don't have to put that on a Minecraft skin. The only thing that's saving it from being in the bottom tier is that it looks fairly nice from the shoulders down. I don't hate it in its entirety. Next up here, we've got a fox wearing a pilot's uniform. Why is the fox a pilot? Does he fly the Elytra very well? Is that his job on the server? He could be in the Navy, actually. I'm not sure. I think it's a bit weird from wearing an outfit, a uniform like this. But like, sure, it's good enough. It does the job. It's good. Well done on your piloting fox career, sir. Next up here, we've got I don't like this one. It's cartoony Steve, which maybe is bearable by itself, but they've removed all of the facial features and put sunglasses on there. This is the fastest D tier I think we can look at. I mean, seriously, look at this. There's no facial features, it's just sunglasses. It's like, oh yeah, I thought Steve would be cooler if there was only sunglasses on the face. No, same problem with regular sunglasses. You've removed all distinctiveness from your skin, and instead it's just Steve, but obnoxious Steve, and that goes straight in the D tier. And you know what doesn't go in the D tier? This referee, either he's a butcher or a referee, I'm not sure which of the two it is. It's distinctive enough, it's recognizable. I'm gonna put that in the B tier. It's like, I don't hate it, I don't love it. I don't think it's terrible, but I don't think it's great. I think there's some work that could be done here. Next up, we've got this skin, which just, as a Minecraft Bedrock player, this takes me back to playing Minecraft Pocket Edition servers, and like every 4th or 5th skin is someone playing this, you know, like, I'm a girl in Minecraft, please give me, you know, like that whole thing, looking for boyfriend on a Minecraft server, weird stuff. And, you know, assuming that they don't look for boyfriends on the Dream SMP server, which you're missing out. I'm assuming that they're very successful YouTubers based on the fact that I've heard about it and I'm ranking it. Those are millionaires. You should be looking for boyfriends, but I'll give you a point on that one. Assuming they're a female in real life and they're like just trying to show that in Minecraft. Otherwise, questionable. You know, actually, that might be higher if they're not. Anyway, let's go next into Steve. This is a weird skin icon. This is like Steve, but he's wearing a suit. I like it, I can respect it. It's a simple enough, again, it's distinctive, it does enough for job. I like anthropomorphic characters, and I like people who wear suits, or are female apparently, is the list so far. Oh god, what are we looking at right here? This is a very angry gingerbread man. I can't say I love that. I can't say that's a good skin. But I can't say it's the worst skin. Next up, we've got another female skin, but it's slightly less distinctive and recognizable. In the B tier you go. We've got Mr. Green Trousers Man. Seriously, his identity is only green. He has blonde hair, blue eyes, and then he wears green, which I mean, I guess is technically an identity, but no, you're going down there. I don't agree with that too much. Next up, we've got the Mexican boxer man. Look at this on his head. He's wearing a actually maybe he's like a Formula 1 driver. He's got like a helmet on. I'm not sure what he's meant to be, and so I guess I can't give him A tier for that. I can't even really give him B tier. I'm gonna put him in C tier. It's not a very good skin. Next up, we've got a skin that, again, reminds me of those Minecraft Pocket Edition days, looking for a girlfriend on server. This guy would go perfectly with this girl. However, he also has, like, a hoodie on. I find that weird and cringy to put in Minecraft. We get it, you wear hoodies. They're comfortable clothing. That's why people wear them. And so, yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put them in the D tier. It's a chav skin. I'm gonna teach you some British right now. There's a term we use, it's called chav. This guy has a chavvy skin. And I don't think that he is chavvy because he is playing Minecraft, but he is still going in C tier because that's not acceptable. Just like this next guy. Actually, you know what? This goes down to D tier. This is even uglier, but it is distinctive. I like purple. So you get a little bit of this reprise there. I like this next one. It's so basic, but it does do the job. They clearly designed this skin themselves, and it shows. Like, look how blocky and pixely it is. But they put a smiley face and eyes. How many of these other skins have both a mouth and eyes? I think the cat and maybe the fox. No, that's a nose. Yeah, it's such a rare thing, the Minecraft skin. Good job. Oh, I guess also Dreams, but good job for doing that. Then also next up here we have a kind of cringy, like, I am very cool. I am half skeleton, half Enderman, and I wear a crown. It's all the bad things in the skin. Do not like this at all. Not a big fan. Next up here we've got someone who has poop on his shirt for some reason. I'm not sure. Is he the poop man? Does he clean restrooms or something? Is that his identity? I mean, I guess own it, be proud of it. Maybe it's meant to be a splash potion, actually. I could see splash potion. Yeah, he's definitely got a splash potion on his chest. So if he's the potion man or the poop man, I'm gonna give him B tier. I'm assuming he's one of those two things. Otherwise, we're gonna lower that to C tier for being confusing. Next up here, we've got Diamond Man. Oh god, this is the worst. I don't know how to like rank within the tiers. This is the worst skin I've looked at so far. It's not only is it diamond blocks, because like, oh, I'm super cool, I play Minecraft and I love diamonds, but then it's got that super cringe face of the tongue sticking out. Like, this is the 7-year-old skin where you're like, oh yeah, diamonds are so cool, I would like to be made out of diamonds. This is how children talk in my universe for some reason. And yeah, I think this is This is a skin that just makes me go, oh, have your taste not changed in the, I don't know how many years since you were that age? Because it doesn't look like it. Speaking of things that it doesn't look like, we have this next skin. They put a headset on their Minecraft skin. Did you really need to do that? Was that really so necessary? The answer is no, that's not necessary. We've got a very basic skin. It's just I mean, fair enough. It counts for something. We've got another basic skin, and then finally Steve. But he's a slightly racist version of Steve right here, as you can see. He's got super tall eyes. I mean, I guess wide eyes is the racist one. So tall eyes is not racist, but it seems very close to it. I'm gonna put him on fair caution with this one in the C tier. This is my tier list for the Minecraft Dream SMP skins. Do you like it? Because if so, tier lists, they're fun. Ranking things, for some reason, is enjoyable to people. That's why I'm doing this low effort video, where I'm just looking through people's builds and going, you know what? This is a solid little caravan. But it's got item frames on the front that are used for like decoration, so C tier. This is a church that is non-upside down cross. I guess that's fine. It's got beacons in the background, right? That's kind of nice. This is I really like this house, actually. That's like, I like when you don't go over the top with like trillions of bits of detail to make it more realistic. Like, I don't see this as being a caravan or whatever it's meant to be, a car maybe. I see this as being like a mess of different blocks. Just this next one, colorful. I think actually, is that banners? No, that's blocks. They are very, it's a rainbow flag. They're gay, they're proud, and I'm proud of them for doing that apparently. Next up here, we've got a really nice interior build. A little too nice though, so giving it down some tiers. You're not a certain size and beyond, you're just showing off. Yeah, look, you're just showing off, and I don't like that. Next up here, we've got a beautiful, beautiful house. As you can see, look at the way the roof arches. It's just perfect, hits the spot. Next up, we've got I guess that's a house surrounded by bamboo. Yeah, this isn't good. I don't like all the noise in the image. It's just too much for me. It's even worse than showing off. Next up here, we've got it looks very baitery. It looks very simple. I'm gonna put this one in the, I think I'm gonna put this in the C tier. It's simple. The B tier. SABCD. It's the middle tier. It gets a passing grade from me. Next up, we've got a stone block house. I'm gonna put that down a tier. It's ugly, and I know it's not trying to be too much better, so I can't hate it too much, but it's just not great. We've got this beautiful statue of something. I like that, actually. I think little single monuments that are meant to be monuments, that's good. It's not showing off too hard, it's just, I built a big thing. Oh, actually, they used a bunch of gold blocks, so maybe they are showing off. Next up, we've got a beautiful evil mushroom house. It looks like a face. Is it meant to be a face? I'm not sure. That's going right in the A tier. We've got I can't even see this one correctly. We've got a house that looks like it's, I can't rank that. We've got this is going, I like the idea behind this one, but I don't like the execution. This, again, I really like it. Maybe I just like history themed things. This one is using shaders, right? This is going down a tier for that. You know what, don't show me your Minecraft builds of shaders. Just admit they're not good Minecraft builds without the shaders. That's all I'm asking for. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful structure. I think this must have taken some weeks to do, right? This is a lovely schoolyard, it looks like. It's impressive, probably serves a purpose. Can go in the A tier. This is, I'm not even sure actually. I'll put it there. And this is ALM. You know, this is a terrible picture. What am I looking at? Can it go in any of the tiers? No, it goes in D tier. If that's the entire build, then no likey from me. So, tier lists, they're fun, right? You're enjoying it. You're thinking, wow, I love watching Toycat rank things. And I agree perfectly with everything he said so far. And that's why we're going into the most controversial one of all, Minecraft Enchantments tier list. We've got 6 separate tiers now, S, A, B, C, D, F, and we're ranking every single enchantment. So, Aqua Affinity, solid. It does the job for mining underwater. It's not as useful as you'd like it to be, but it exists. Bane of Arthropods, F tier. It does, seriously, it does more damage against arthropods, which is insect-based mobs basically. So it does more damage against spiders and cave spiders. Not that you need it. It does more damage against endermites and silverfish. And then the big reveal, the new exciting one, is it does more damage against bees. No one needs that. No one wants that. Bane of arthropods, F tier. Blast protection is going in the D. I can't love blast protection, but I can admit it has some niche use if you're doing a lot of TNT or maybe against the Wither and its explosions are real bad. Maybe. Curse of Binding. See, it's funny because the curses, you'd figure they'd both be F tier because they're not useful, but you can prank your friends with Curse of Binding by putting it on a pumpkin or something, and honestly, isn't that funnier? Again, funny, I'll count as a use. Whereas Bane of arthropods, not very funny. Curse of Vanishing, it just vanishes. It just makes it slightly worse. Useful for map makers, but for vanilla survival Minecraft, which is what my channel is built on, Curse of Vanishing is nothing. Channeling, real good enchantment. It sounds like it's useful all the time, but it's really only useful once to get all the mob heads, never again. Depth Strider, sounds really useful, is kind of useful, let's be honest. Efficiency, S tier. This is a best change. If you're not using efficiency, you're missing out. Fire Aspect, same thing. When you kill mobs, you get cooked food. Cooked meat is the best stuff in Minecraft, you need more of it. Feather Falling, Feather Falling's a real good one because it reduces your full damage if you don't have hay bales or water. I do like this. I'm gonna put it in the A tier though. It's not quite S tier because with the proliferation of Elytras, given that people have totems when dying anyway, it's not necessary best ever. It's like, oh, that's handy, that's nice. Just like, I would say Fortune seems like it's S tier, because it is S tier. You know, who am I kidding? I can't deny you S tier Fortune. I can deny Flame S tier, and the reason for this, you might think, why is Fire Aspect S, but Flame is A? Maybe even B, honestly. Because a Flaming Bow is nice, it's fun, it's useful, but how often is it really useful? I mean, it allows you to attack things from further away, but in default survival, flaming arrows aren't that useful because a skeleton dying on fire isn't much better than not dying on fire, and you'd be better off having power or something. I mean, you can obviously do both, but yeah, it's not the best enchantment. It's just a good one to have. Fire protection, I want to put this straight in the F tier because why do you need fire protection? There are so many great options for you. I get it. If you have fire protection, you basically aren't taking damage when you're in lava, and that's real nice and so important. But the thing is fire protection is already duplicated by not only the fire protection potion, which doesn't take up your protection slot, by the way. If you want, you can still put protection. Where is it? Protection is over. Is protection not on this for some reason? But if you want protection, you can totally still get that. However, fire protection overwrites your protection, so you're not protected against everything else. And the annoying thing is just like, oh yeah, well, it protects you from dying in lava, there's fire resistance potions. Well, what if it's an accident? You already have a totem of undying. There's a very specific niche case you could maybe make for fire protection, but I'm not making it. Frostwalker seems really useful, actually very annoying because you want to get below the water sometimes, so you have to take them off. That sucks. Impaling seems really useful until you realize it's against fish, and then you're like, oh, yeah, I don't need more damage against fish. Then when you realize it's more damage against guardians, you're like, oh, that has a very niche use. Then when you realize that on bedrock, you get more damage against anything in the rain. I don't know if that's a bug or if it's an exclusive feature. I'm going to give Impaling a nice C tier. Infinity, you think it's great, but it's not infinite arrows. It's you use one arrow and then so you have to take a stack of arrows with you anyway, basically, or one arrow. It's the same as a stack in terms of inventory space. But the worst bit is your bow will break. You can't put Infinity and Mending together. Mending's S tier. Infinity's not S tier because it actually allows you to fire about 300 arrows and then your bow breaks anyway. So Infinity is actually an enchantment that should be called 300. Even if you mend the bow over and over again, you can get a few thousand uses out of it. But Infinity is a lie, and I'm putting it maybe in the B tier for quirky, weird stuff, but it's not the top tier. Knockback, again, it seems like it should be S or A tier, but in solo survival, we're talking about vanilla default solo survival. I don't have friends, either do you, because you're watching this tier list video. Let's not kid ourselves. You don't need knockback. It makes things more annoying more often than not, because you'll knock back an enemy that you want to attack a second time. I don't like knockback, but it does have a use, I just don't use it often. Looting is a must-have, no reason not to have it on your sword. Luck of the Sea gives you a higher chance of getting treasure. It seems incredible for that reason, but treasure, if I show you the table, includes lily pads for some reason. So like, It's useful, but it's not like must-have useful. Loyalty sounds incredible. I love throwing a trident and it coming back. It's my personal preference. However, it's going in the C tier. Lure, getting more fish sounds great. Lure, getting faster lures, it's really useful. I'm going to put it in the A tier. It's almost an S tier enchantment. It's just not that useful to be on that level. Multi-shot sounds like an A tier enchantment. It sounds incredible to have multi-shot on your crossbow, but I've put it on so many crossbows now, and the truth is firing 3 arrows for the price of 1 and having them go everywhere, in PvP maybe there's some use where 3 people are attacking you, but if 3 people are attacking you, you're already dead. But the real problem with multi-shot is you're firing 2 arrows in directions you can't control. The biggest value of the crossbow and the bow is that you can aim it. If there was an enchantment that made you unable to aim your bow, you would never use it. And so multi-shot gives you 3 arrows, but the 2 arrows just go places, and I don't find value in that. So I'm putting it in the C tier. Should be good, not actually very good. And actually, you know what? I'm even going to put it in the D tier. I love it, but I don't love it that much. Just like piercing, shooting through multiple enemies with a crossbow seems so cool. How often are they lined up in a perfect row? Even in multiplayer, it seems cool because it's the damaging enchantment, but it's more damage through multiple enemies, and you just don't need that. Power, on the other hand, always need. Your bow should be dealing more damage. Put power on there, for God's sake. Also, if you've got a crossbow, you should be quick charging that. Put quick charge on a crossbow. It is the single worst thing about a bow or a crossbow that you don't deal more damage or get quicker charges. So do that. It's simple. Respiration. More breathing underwater will save your life sometime. Put it on right there. Unlike fire protection, your totem can only save you for so long, and so you need that. Riptide seems really cool, and is pretty cool, let's be honest. I love it. Sweeping Edge is a Java exclusive, so I can't say I've used it too often. I don't think you need to deal more damage against multiple mobs at the same time. Maybe if you're playing hardcore, maybe because the new Java combat system is so slow, you have to hit, maybe you need to deal more damage against those hits. I spoke to a friend who plays a lot of Java, and they're like, no, Sweeping Edge is so good. And so I want to put it in the D or the C. I'll put it in the B tier just for that, though. You know what? Tell me if you think I'm wrong in the comments, Java players of the world. Sharpness, must have. No, not must have. It's a good idea. Actually, the thing is, Sharpness seems so great because it's just more damage against everything, but Smite is the S tier enchantment because when you're playing solo survival, you need more damage against skeletons, zombies, maybe, I mean, they're the big threats, but also wither skeletons, yeah, of course, and the wither. If you're playing solo survival, you should be fighting the wither every few weeks or every few weeks, months, whatever you need to do. You should have Smite on your sword at least once. It's a must-have for fighting the wither, the hardest mob in Minecraft. Soul Speed seems good. Isn't that good? Waste your boots. Silk Touch is incredible. I can't put it in the S tier because it's sometimes annoying, but I love it. Unbreaking, straight in the S tier. Thorns. This is the thing about Thorns people don't realize. It seems like an immediate must-have, right? This is where Thorns should be. It needs to go in the S tier because it's incredible. However, Thorns, in multiplayer that might be true. In solo survival, a skeleton will hit you with Thorns, and so it will do like 40% the damage back or something. And so that's great, the skeleton's taking damage for attacking you. However, it also takes up a point in your armor. Also, 40% of a skeleton's damage is next to nothing, so you're wasting your armor for nothing. It can't even be an A tier enchantment, can't even be a B tier, it's in the C tier. Thorns is just a way to waste your armor, and I don't like it for that reason. So this is my enchantment tier list. I feel like we might have to look at this and say, you know what, no, Fortune is good, but is it S tier? Yeah, of course it's S tier. Is Power and Quick Charge both S tier? I think Quick Charge is nice, but you don't use a crossbow that often, so I think I'd end up here, actually. I think I'm gonna have to lower that down. What do you think about my tier list? Do you disagree? Do you think I nailed this one, and this one? Let me know in the comments down below. And for now, I hope you enjoyed this fun little thing. If you want to see more tier list videos, let me know, and I cannot do that because I'm never making one of these again. Thank you for watching so much, and obviously, if you want to see more videos where we talk about terrible things we don't understand, guess what? That's every video on my channel. So see you next time. Bye.